The excitement of starting a small business can fuel the flame for your business for quite a while. But when you stop taking care of yourself and you let your business pull you in various directions, burnout can start to set in, and you may find the passion you once had for your business start to smolder. You want to be proactive in this area so that you don't find yourself with these feelings of burnout and potentially wanting to walk away from your business after you've put so much effort into getting it up and running. After all, you had a good reason that you wanted to start your business in the first place, right? Avoiding burnout can be easily done if you follow the tips I reference in today's podcast. Each tip will help make sure that you stay passionate about your business, which will allow your business to thrive and survive. Whether you're getting ready to start your small business, you're a solopreneur, entrepreneur, small business owner, bookkeeper, or virtual assistant, make sure that you take these tips to heart. Burnout can happen easily and can happen at any time while starting or running your business. Being aware of what causes burnout and what you can do to avoid it will not only benefit you, but your business will reap the benefits as well. Listen in and find out what you can do to avoid burnout in your business. You're listening to the Mastering Your Small Business Finances podcast, where we get straight to the point on topics that ultimately affect your bottom line. That's right, as an entrepreneur with a small business, money management, growth, marketing, they all affect your bottom line. I'm your host, Chris Ponick. I'm a certified public accountant, and I've been helping small business owners like you navigate and easily understand these complicated topics for over 25 years. I'm a wife, a mom, a grandmother, and a small business owner myself, so I know your time is valuable. In my free time, I make the best sugar cookies and have mastered an amazing chocolate chip cookie recipe. And that's not just my opinion. You're in the right place. I promise your time will be well spent here. Each week, you'll gain confidence and clarity while making a successful impact on your business and grow your bottom line. Get comfy, grab a cookie, and let's get straight to the point with this week's episode. Welcome back. Avoiding burnout in your business is a necessary step that you want to make sure that you're being proactive about. When you originally start your business, you may be the one in charge of all the areas of your business, and you may even find yourself wearing the hats for areas of your business that you don't feel comfortable with doing. This is pretty common when business owners first start their business, but it doesn't mean that when you are the individual in charge of everything, that you need to run yourself down and get burnt out from your business. If this was one of the prerequisites to owning your own business, do you think there would be as many small business owners as there are today? Probably not. So, what are those business owners who handle most or all of the tasks in their small business doing to avoid burnout? That's what I'm talking about today. First, I'm going to start off by going over what burnout is and how it really impacts your business. Burnout, simply put, is when your motivation starts to dwindle and you start to get exhausted, both mentally and physically. Stress and burnout will normally go hand in hand, and we all know that stress is not healthy for you. A little stress may help peak your performance, but over time, continuous stress will start to have an impact on your health and the success of your business. Another thing to note is that burnout doesn't normally happen overnight. This is something that tends to build up after time. It happens when you take certain actions over and over throughout the course of your business. You may think these actions are necessary for your business to survive, but over time, you'll find yourself feeling more and more burnt out from everything that you're doing in your business. If you find yourself with symptoms such as fatigue, anxiety, or depression, or if you have a hard time concentrating or remembering, you might be on the path to burnout. You may notice lack of energy, have a hard time sleeping, or even experience mood changes. If you're working long hours and you feel overwhelmed, it may be time to start taking action to ensure both you and your business are able to withstand many years of success to come. So, how do you avoid these feelings of burnout? There are many ways you can avoid burnout, and today I'm going to go over a few tips for you to get started with. Even if you don't feel like you have any symptoms of burnout, these tips would be good for you to start working on to ensure you don't find yourself in this situation in the future, even without noticing it coming. First, make sure that you're taking time off. I feel like this is probably the easiest thing to do to ensure you avoid burnout. And I know what you're thinking because I actually feel the same exact way. When you're running your own business, I know it's hard to step away and take time off. I know for myself when I plan to take time off, sometimes it feels like I have more stress right before I take the time off, as well as the additional stress when I get back from taking the time off. But I will say any time off that you can take will be well worth it. I'm not saying you need to take a week of vacation every single month, but I do want you to take a step back from your regular work routine and take a break. This may be different for every business owner. For you, it may mean that you take a scheduled lunch break. It may be making sure you end your day at a specific time each day to be able to spend more time with friends or family. Or it may be that you take a 3-day weekend once a month. Whatever works best for you and your business, be sure to take the time off and stick with it. Don't allow your work to creep back in and spoil the times that you plan to take off. Know that this is a necessary task for you to complete to ensure that you and your business remain healthy. If you're an accountant or high-stress professional, you want to start enjoying your life more, both at work and at home. You've likely built a successful career, but at what cost? The problem is, you're so buried in deadlines and to-do lists that there's no time or energy left for the things that really matter. You're great at managing clients, deadlines, and numbers, but your own stress, time, and well-being, well, they always seem to come last. The constant pressure leads to burnout, guilt, and feeling like no matter how much you do, it's never enough. I see this all the time. As a CPA with over 20 years of experience and a certified coach, I've helped high-achieving professionals, just like you, go from stress and burnout to a more integrated and balanced lifestyle using the reinvention process. This process helps you reduce stress, reclaim your time, and finally build a healthier, happier, and more balanced lifestyle without sacrificing your success. The truth is, stress doesn't go away on its own, and eventually the cost isn't just exhaustion, it's your health, your relationships, and your love for the work you once enjoyed. If you're ready to build a life that you don't need a vacation from, it's easy to get started. First, schedule your complimentary stress audit and clarity session, where in just one session, I'll help you pinpoint what's really draining your time and energy. Create a personalized action plan to help you simplify your life, reclaim your time, and increase your productivity so that you start living with more energy, focus, and freedom. You don't have to keep doing this alone. I can help you customize a plan to stop the overwhelm and start enjoying your life again. Go to financialadventure.com, click on the Work With Me button, and book your free session today. Let this be the moment that you stop just surviving and start living with more control and finally enjoy a more integrated and balanced lifestyle again. In the meantime, check out all the other resources and solutions on my website that you can immediately apply to your life so that you can stop being stressed out and feeling like you're never doing enough, and instead breathe a sigh of relief at the end of the day knowing you've accomplished enough and can enjoy your life more. Next, make sure that you're managing your time in the best possible way. Every day, I want you to set priorities and decide what needs to be done to move the needle in your business. If you have tasks that are on your list that will not have an impact on your business, take a look at those tasks and decide if they are worthy of your time. By incorporating your goals into your priorities, you will find that you are only working on tasks that are important and will help your business to grow and succeed in the direction of your goals. There are many small business owners who work on simple tasks, which keep them busy, but these tasks are not what will move the business forward. Don't think that by simply remaining busy in your business, that this will make your business successful. You need to be strategic on the tasks that you complete to reach your goals. Take note of what will help your business move forward and work on those tasks first. Make sure that you take the time to keep your business organized. By being organized, you'll save time and it will help reduce your stress as well. Stay healthy. I know this sounds simple, but if you're not getting enough sleep, eating healthy, drinking water, and exercising every day, your body will not be running at its fullest capacity. Just as you want to make sure that you're completing regular maintenance on your vehicle to get the maximum performance out of it, you need to make sure that you're maintaining your health as well. Take the time to incorporate these 4 simple steps into your day, and you may find you have additional energy to get those important tasks done throughout the day, and you'll feel good about them while you're working on them. Your mind will work at a much better capacity when you're taking care of yourself and staying healthy. Lastly, I'm going to mention delegating. I also know this one can be hard if you're a solopreneur and you don't have any additional staff to help you out, but I want you to take another look at delegating. If you're lucky enough to have others in your business that you can delegate work to, definitely take advantage of this. If you're a solopreneur and you don't have anyone else working in your business with you, I recommend taking a look at all of the tasks that you have in your business. Is there something that you could ask a family member or a friend to help you out with? If so, this may be a good option for you. The other thing I want you to consider when you have your task list complete is to decide which areas you are good at and which tasks you would really rather not do, or if you feel uncomfortable doing them. You may find that you're spending hours on something that you could outsource for a small amount of money. Know what your time is worth. By doing this, not only will you save additional time for you to work on something that may be more beneficial or profitable for your business, but you'll find that if you outsource these projects, you are much more comfortable with how the work is being done. Many small business owners will find that outsourcing their bookkeeping is something they can do fairly inexpensively compared to what their time is worth, and they can be confident that their books are correct and up to date so they can process their tax returns quickly and make good business decisions based on how their financial statements look. If you feel like you could use some help outsourcing your bookkeeping, please let me know. And you know I'm going to ask, what's at least one thing you will take away from this episode that will help your business succeed and grow your bottom line? If you need some accountability, join our private Facebook community and post your action item. We'd love to support you. Thanks for taking the time to tune into this episode of Mastering Your Small Business Finances. If you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed creating it for you, I'd love for you to give it a 5-star rating and subscribe to the show so you never miss an episode. Visit financialadventure.com for the show notes, links from this episode, and while you're there, leave a comment if you have a topic you're interested in learning more about that affects your bottom line. If you're looking for a community where you can ask questions and get feedback about your small business, join my private Facebook group. You can find the links to this group and more on financialadventure.com. And remember, any financial information shared on this podcast is not to be considered professional, financial, or tax advice and should not be solely relied upon. Please consult your CPA or tax advisor for an opinion on your specific circumstances. I'm looking forward to having you tune in next time. Until then, dream big, follow your heart, and love what you do.